Drowning in clutter? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, it's all too common to find ourselves overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stuff that accumulates on our desks. Whether it's papers, pens, coffee mugs, or random stationery, the clutter can quickly become unmanageable. Is your desk a sea of papers and pens? Do you find yourself constantly shuffling through stacks of documents, searching for that one important piece of paper? It's a frustrating experience that many of us know all too well. Do you struggle to find your keyboard amidst the chaos? You're not alone. The clutter can make even the simplest tasks feel like monumental challenges. It's as if the mess has a life of its own, growing and spreading until it takes over your entire workspace. Many of us struggle with desk clutter. It's a common issue that affects people from all walks of life. Whether you're a student, a professional, or someone who works from home, the clutter can be a constant source of stress and frustration. It's easy for our workspaces to become dumping grounds for the day's tasks and worries. Every time we finish a task, we leave behind a trail of papers, notes, and other items. Over time, these small piles can grow into mountains of clutter that seem impossible to conquer. But don't despair. Transforming your desk from cluttered chaos to a minimalist haven is achievable. It may seem like a daunting task, but with a little effort and some strategic planning, you can reclaim your workspace. Start by setting aside some time to tackle the clutter. Break the task into smaller, manageable steps and focus on one area at a time. It's a journey that brings immense rewards, both emotional and practical. As you clear away the clutter, you'll likely find that your stress levels decrease and your sense of accomplishment grows. There's something incredibly satisfying about seeing a clean, organized desk where there was once chaos. A tidy desk can boost your productivity, reduce stress, and even spark creativity. When your workspace is organized, it's easier to focus on the tasks at hand. You won't waste time searching for lost items, and you'll have more mental space to think clearly and creatively. It's time to reclaim your workspace and create a sanctuary for focus and inspiration. Imagine sitting down at your desk and feeling a sense of calm and clarity. With a little effort, you can transform your cluttered desk into a space that supports your productivity and well-being. So, take the first step today and start your journey towards a clutter-free workspace. My journey to a tidy workspace. I used to be overwhelmed by clutter. My workspace was a chaotic mess with papers strewn everywhere, random objects cluttering the surface, and a general sense of disorder that made it difficult to focus on my tasks. Every time I sat down to work, I felt a wave of anxiety wash over me. The clutter was not just physical, it was mental too. It was as if the mess on my desk mirrored the mess in my mind. My desk was a constant source of stress. Papers piled up, pens went missing, and I felt a knot of anxiety every time I sat down to work. I would spend precious minutes searching for a document or a pen, only to end up frustrated and even more stressed. The clutter was a thief of time and peace. It was a daily struggle that drained my energy and productivity. Then, I discovered the power of tidying. I stumbled upon a book by Marie Kondo, and it was like a light bulb went off in my head. The idea that tidying could transform not just my space, but also my life was revolutionary. I decided to give it a try, starting with the smallest and most manageable part of my workspace. I started small, tackling one drawer at a time. The first drawer I organized was a revelation. I found items I had forgotten about, and I realized how much unnecessary stuff I had been holding on to. The process of sorting through each item, deciding what to keep and what to discard, was surprisingly therapeutic. It was as if I was decluttering my mind along with my desk. I made conscious decisions about what to keep, what to discard, and how to organize. The transformation was remarkable. Each item I chose to keep had a specific place, and everything was organized in a way that made sense to me. The before and after difference was astounding. My desk went from a chaotic mess to a serene, organized space that invited productivity and creativity. As my desk became tidier, I felt lighter, calmer, and more in control. The physical act of tidying had a profound impact on my mental state. I no longer felt overwhelmed by the clutter. Instead, I felt a sense of accomplishment and peace. My workspace became a place where I could focus and be productive without the constant distraction of mess. It was a turning point that inspired me to help others experience the same joy. I started sharing my journey and tips with friends and colleagues. I helped them organize their own workspaces, and it was incredibly rewarding to see the positive impact it had on their lives. The joy of a tidy workspace is something everyone should experience. It's not just about having a clean desk, it's about creating a space that supports your well-being and productivity. My journey to a tidy workspace was transformative, and it's a journey I encourage everyone to take. Taming the paper tiger: practical tips for decluttering. In today's fast-paced world, our desks often become the dumping ground for everything from important documents to random knickknacks. This clutter can be overwhelming and counterproductive, but fear not, with a few practical tips, you can transform your workspace into a haven of productivity and peace. Paperwork is often the biggest culprit of desk clutter. It accumulates quickly and can make even the most spacious desk feel cramped and chaotic. The first step in tackling this issue is to recognize the problem and commit to a solution. Start by gathering all your papers. This might seem like a daunting task, but it's essential to see the full extent of the clutter you're dealing with. Lay everything out in front of you so you can get a clear picture of what needs to be sorted. Sort through them ruthlessly, discarding anything outdated or unnecessary. Be honest with yourself about what you truly need to keep. Old receipts, outdated bills, and unnecessary duplicates should be the first to go. Remember, the goal is to reduce the amount of paper clutter, not just rearrange it. Invest in a good filing system. A well-organized filing cabinet can be a game changer. It not only helps you keep track of important documents, but also ensures that everything has its place. This makes it easier to find what you need when you need it, saving you time and reducing stress. Use trays, folders, and labels to categorize and store important documents. Go digital whenever possible. Trays can help you sort incoming and outgoing papers, while folders and labels keep everything organized. By digitizing your documents, you can reduce physical clutter and make it easier to access important information on the go. Scan documents and opt for electronic bills and statements. This not only reduces the amount of paper you have to deal with, but also helps you stay organized. Digital files are easier to search through and can be backed up to prevent loss. Remember, a clean desk is about creating space for what truly matters. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about functionality. A clutter-free workspace can boost your productivity, improve your focus, and even enhance your creativity. When your desk is clear, your mind can be too. Let go of the unnecessary and embrace the freedom of a clutter-free workspace. By regularly decluttering and organizing your desk, you can maintain a productive and stress-free environment. Make it a habit to clear your desk at the end of each day so you can start fresh every morning. Embrace the simplicity and enjoy the benefits of a tidy, organized workspace. Conquering the cable jungle, organizing your tech. In today's digital age, cables can quickly take over our desks. Untangle the mess and create a system for managing your tech accessories. Use cable ties or Velcro straps to bundle cords together. Label each cord to avoid confusion. Consider a cable management box to conceal power strips and excess cords. A well-organized tech setup not only looks neater but also improves efficiency. You'll spend less time searching for the right cable and more time focusing on what matters.